Hi, this is Ron Nutter with another edition of Tech Bites with Ron Nutter product reviews. Today we're looking at the TESMEN TM-510 Digital Multimeter and 3 things you need to know about this. One of the features I'm starting to see show up on more and more digital multimeters or digital voltmeters, whatever you want to call them, and this is thing number 1. It comes with a non-contact voltage tester. And if you're not used to hearing about that one, it's basically you can hold up a designated part of the multimeter, either in the outlet. If the wiring is really close to the wall, it might pick up on it, but it more likely is to tell you if the outlet's hot, if the wires that are connected into a switch are hot. That's really where I've seen it work the best. It just all depends on how close the wiring is. It may not work most of the time trying to trace it through a wall, but you never know. One of the things I try to deal with on a digital multimeter is the batteries. I prefer AA's because those will run for a long period of time if you're doing something that's going to be rather prolonged. My next solution would be AA's. AA's have gotten a little bit easier to find. This one runs on 2 AA's. If you're not going to be using the batteries or using the multimeter for several days, and you may want to even be more forward to thinking about if you're not going to be using it past the day that you're in, I would take the batteries out, and here's why. If you go with the real cheap batteries, they have a tendency to kind of start leaking when they get to the end of their time. Some of the newer batteries are not as prone to that, but they can still leak. It just kind of depends. And once a battery has leaked into whatever it's being used in, if it really gets bad, you're going to ruin the device. If you're lucky, it will be held in just the what I call the battery compartment of the battery container, and then you can kind of wire brush that out a little bit. So that's an option, but AA's are fine. Thing number 3, this device includes the case, the test leads, and 2 AAA batteries. So you've got room in the case for a spare pair, and I would always keep a spare pair handy, whether they are the disposable alkalines or nickel metal hydrides. I'm fine with either one of those. There are other types of batteries out there, but your mileage may vary on how well that they're going to work. So take a look at the TM-510 today. It's a nice little multimeter, very versatile in what it will do, and it doesn't take a lot of room. So take a look at it and think about bringing one home today.